forte molto. Sempre fai.
No, I'm not even. I know those, but I thought those were yeah. Do you remember you wrote the role at oh god. On that Nobody's Farm. No, I'm not even. I know.
I discovered a comic. I get to name it after my wife. I want to name it after Cat.
Oh, I know.
You're here now, middle of summer, it'll get dark at 8:45. A whole lot of stars. And no planets this summer.
Excuse me.
You're extraordinary. You guys local or you visiting? Oh, that's actually sure, come on. I'm poutine friendly.
Not everybody's welcome.
I tell you what, I'd be careful. I wouldn't take all of this. Matter of fact, I would check carefully.
All right.
Well, beauty, eh? That's what Getty Lee told me to tell you about this.
Thanks so much.
We already answered it.
That's okay.
I was wondering about what's the universal time.
So, if you imagine this room, she is 90 years old. They opened in May 1935. It's the most looked telescope in the world. So we'll just start. The telescope itself has a 12-inch lens in the front of it, but that lens is only looking at 5 millimeters in the sky. Against the rotation of the Earth, an object will only stay in eyepiece for 90 seconds because you're looking at such a small piece. This system right here is a tracking system that moves us at the same speed as the rotation of the Earth. That little cylinder in the corner there is a Sears robot sewing machine motor that's been doing this job since 1938. And I gotta have 11 toasters in my lifetime again because of what they remember. Anyway, so 90-year-old telescope, 95% of its original parts up there. When we're looking through it, if we were to see something at 7 o'clock tonight, universal time is just your Greenwich median, 0 hour time zone wise. We are +8 time zone Pacific. But sidereal time is also called star time. Every planet has one. So, since a day is 4 minutes short of 24 hours, if I see something at 7 o'clock, there's a 4-minute correction for the rotation. And the thing nobody thinks about is the 1.7 million miles we've gone around the sun that day as well. That's another 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's 7 minutes and 46 seconds different from one day to the next. This would allow you to correct for it. And it's not set appropriately because now we can look at apps so the point is right to where we're going. But in the old days, that would be 7 minutes and 46 seconds faster at midnight, 3 minutes and 20 whatever seconds at noon, and you would be able to adjust so you could look at the right place in the sky. It's a little more, it's a little easier with something pointing in the right direction. Yeah?
Well, thank you.
More answers than you were expecting. Guys, have a great visit. Thank you.
Karl Zeiss.
So we can open all the way out. Might as well rotate it a little bit, because that's fun too. We can point it in any direction in the sky. Come on, baby. And let the sunshine out here. So let's get some of those folks out of the walkway there, and we'll do the nickel tour again real quick. So this is literally the most looked through telescope in the world. The first folks looked through it May 15th of 1935. She will be 90 just very shortly. Still works fantastic to this day. It was ordered in 1931. It was 2 years to build it, a year to ship it. And when we opened in 1935, it was cloudy the first 2 days, but they should have known better than May. On the third day, the first thing they saw through it with the public was Jupiter. And it's a pretty good chance that's what they'll be looking at it tonight. But it can point in every direction. The telescope dome can rotate in every direction. For Jupiter tonight, it will almost be straight up, so this will actually be tilted back so that you're almost underneath it. The whole rig is 9,000 pounds, but it's so perfectly balanced, you literally just move it with one hand. Most look-through telescope in the world, so you'll have the world record for about 15 seconds till the person behind you cruelly takes it away from you. I think we're about 140,000 from 9 million, which will probably be sometime next year, but we're getting close. This is here because of the big telescopes behind us on Mount Wilson. Mount Wilson had a 60-inch telescope, mirror-based, finished in 1907. A 100-inch telescope, also mirror-based, finished in 1911. The 100-inch is 5 stories tall. Its dome is 7 stories tall. If you look where the TV towers are along the northeast here, you'll see 2 little like Tic Tacs stuck up there. Those are giant telescope domes. That's where Hubble did all of his work. Until the late 1920s, we didn't know what a galaxy was. We thought the Milky Way was the whole universe, because you know how we are. And up there, they started getting ideas about stuff. They could see these spirals, but had no idea what they were. They called them spiral nebulae for a long time. And sort of the big advancement was the notion of redshifting. So as the universe expands and the light stretches out and shifts more towards red, that gave them a good idea that, oh, these spiral nebulae aren't in our neighborhood, because they could never get a good focus on them. And one was 18 million light years away, and one was 30 million light years away. They called them island universes for a little while, but then they finally figured out, oh, we're in a galaxy too. And as we got into the late 1920s, they were pretty sure there were at least 1,000 galaxies in the universe. The Hubble telescope got us to about 330 billion. We think James Webb will get us to 2 trillion. And that's in the visible universe. It reaches a point where as the universe expands, there's light that will never be able to reach us. But what good are 2 trillion galaxies when you don't even take care of your own planet? I'll just let you all think about that one for a second. Anybody going to have poo potatoes with Matt Damon on Mars? Enjoy that. The gravity is weird. The pressure is weird. And you'll never be out of a spacesuit, so I don't know what kind of victory that is. You know. This whole place is just outreach. Anybody wants to look through a telescope, that's what it's here for. When we get, it's going to be confusing tonight because of the time change, but generally the launch scopes will go at about 5:15. And that'll probably be more like 5:45 now, just to get darkness. We do have sun filters on them, so we can look at sunspots till it gets dark. Venus, Jupiter, Mars will be phenomenal tonight. Great Nebula in Orion, always extraordinary. It's dealer's choice for whatever they want to look through in here. And this is kind of how it rolls. So if you have an opportunity tonight, please do. The only night we're closed is Mondays. If it's cloudy, don't bother because the telescopes won't be open. But yeah, we're always here. And that's sort of what we do. What was that?
It's amazing to come again.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you a second.
Something yours is very right.
Better.
Okay. Oh, you went down the stairs.